Hi guys. Alright, I wanted to show you that we have a product in a store called Anti-Gravity Phone Case for iPhone, and we also have one for Samsung, and I put some descriptions. And there's a video in here, and there's a lot of pictures with a different variety of products, along with the pricing. So the purpose of this video is to talk about the ranking and doing a blog, and how we're going to find the right kind of keywords that even will be available on Google. So what I did is I went to Google and I did some searching for the term nano suction, okay? And then I came over here and I found nano suction technology, and it's 480,000 results, okay? And there's a bunch of results here of nano suction for mobile to phone, okay, and only one for the phone anti-gravity phone selfie case. Only one here came up. So what I was thinking we could do is write an article based on this. So I did a little research here, and I clicked on the first one on the very top, and it got me over to this one. And see, nano suction technology is here. Actually, take that back. That's the results of that. It's another page I launched to that here. Here it is. How it works. UM Brands has suppressed the impossible with the patent Everstick material using a thermoplastic elastomometer embedded within our proprietary formula, and we are able to create what we are best described as the effect of nanosuction. So this kind of gives you a picture of the nanosuction. So as we know, based on the results of 480,000, which is not bad, because otherwise if we use anti-gravity as the keyword, like this keyword, so I'll do this just to give you an idea what I'm talking about. So I'm going to copy this. I'm going to go over to Google over here, and then I'm going to type this in, and you'll see there's a whole bunch of search terms that people look for. This one, review, phone, Amazon, note. But I'm going to click on this one right here, and I'm going to show you what the results. 593,000 results. Okay, a little longer popping up, but as you can see, here's another one here. Here's another one here, which is also over here as well, which I believe it's down here. This tiny, mega tiny, okay, corp, and mega tiny corp is here. iCyclone, iPhone, and then anti-gravity. There's just a lot of search terms of this description. Now this one's got nano sticky holder in the keyword, so that could be possible. We can mix that up a little bit, but nano suction, maybe sticky nano suction would be great as a key search term that we can use when we're, it's not as competitive here. So let's go and type in sticky nano suction technology. See what we get. Even less, 93,000 versus 480,000. See, 480,000 right there versus 93,000, even less. So that's a great, I think this would be great keyword search that we can use for this product. So we can say sticky nanosuction technology and then cell phones, and then see there's one mobile phone here. They're using iPads in here, and they mention this brand, and then they mention some of the phones here, and then they get into a little bit more as it goes down in ranking. So if we take this term right here, and I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to come over here and launch up a notepad, and we use this as our long tail keyword, okay? Now I don't know much about SEO, but I understand the basic fundamentals, as you can tell. So if we use these long-term keywords in a blog that we would write on our site, and then we use it as an article to be posted not only in Pinterest but in everything else, but if we use this also on our product page, which is going to be over here, right? Which is over here now, but if we put gravity and we put in here the word sticky, and then we just make sure that we italicize this because it's italic there. Sticky nano suction, and then we'd use the word technology, back cover, okay? And then we'll go ahead and save that. Now, obviously, in all of these visibility, it's got a nice description in here. So it's good. And then the other thing that Chris mentioned is about adding some tips. So we can go in here and then click down at the bottom here, at the bottom of the video. So we can click here, and we'll say, here are several tips to keep your cell phone safe from major drops. Okay, and then I'm going to save it right now, and I'll work on this later. But what I'm thinking, what Chris is saying to do, even to help with Google and help with our page, is to make sure that we put in key tips in here that would be valuable to the end user that's looking at this product. So when they're looking for it over here in Google, for example, as well as Pinterest or anywhere else, and we get ranked up here, then they will see the tips in here, which will give them more trust authority for wanting to buy this product. Even though this product is only like, what, $25, okay, almost 25 bucks. I mean, and our profit margin is like maybe 15 bucks or 10 bucks, whatever. But the point of the matter is that this kind of gives us some kind of leverage, and it will stay on the website that way. And then as it gets ranked up, if we write the article, and we would write the article here in the first blog. So we go and create a new blog, put an image of the phone in here, of the case that is, and we talk about it. We put in the key search term, which is this here in the title, but in the description, a very catchy title. How to use a sticky nanosuction technology cell phone. That would be great. And then we can put the benefits of how to use the cell phone case and all of that with the tips in it as well. And then we can link it over to the product page, which would be the product page itself. Not, we would click on this here and it would give us the product page, which is what people will see when they're on our store. They'll see the product page. So we would put this link, like this one here. We'll copy that, come into the blog, and we would put it like in the blog. See, like that. And then that way, I'll save this now, for example. It'll say delete. Do you want to leave to be saved? I'll say stay. And I'm saying save. I don't know why. Okay, now it's saved. Okay. So now when we write the article and we have the link in here, and we can shorten down this link, and it's easy because it's just pointing to our store. Or we can have it in an image. We can have an image of the phone case, and then they click on it to go over to the to the product, which is this one right here, right, through the blog. But I understand this is what Chris is talking about in the video that he mentioned about keywords and benefits in Google. And then we can use the same thing in Pinterest. When we post a nice good picture in Pinterest of that, and all that traffic and technology will come over to this blog, because we'll lead them over to the blog, and they can read the tips and articles, and then we'd put some of these tips and articles also down at the bottom of, like right here where this is going to be. This is a very short description. Down on the bottom we'll give some tips, right? And then that way people can see, that they should take advantage of purchasing this product because of what its benefits are, okay? I hope that makes some kind of sense, what we're going to need to do. That's one of the game plans for the SEO and the free traffic method. I'm going to apply that to this, so this one is done. And if we need to just pick some other products and different articles based on the products we have in the store, and just some benefits of stuff. So hopefully that makes sense. So I'm going to go ahead and save this onto our store, actually in the folder that I have for us here. I'm going to put it over here. I'm just going to put it in a section in business card. I'm going to put sticky nano suction technology. Okay, so now it's saved. And we can also use these pictures here from this, how it works, because this is actually from UM Brands. This is the manufacturer that made this technology. So we can use these pictures, maybe brighten it up a little bit, or just leave it the same and just use some of the verbiage from here to kind of make an emphasize of what it's all about. So there's a little bit more trust factor. Hopefully that makes sense. So I will talk with you guys later. All right. And it only took me 9 minutes, see? 9 minutes and 14 seconds to explain what we need to do here. Talk to you guys.